Hello, YouTube. All right. As you know, I've just installed a small little solar power system in my shed to run the lights for the house and whatnot. But I see that my battery pack has issues. The solar panels are actually generating electricity right now. It says the system has 13.7 volts with a charging. There's 0 volts going up. It says it has like 21 amp hours of storage, which I don't even believe it has. But it should be higher than 21 amp hours because I've got a bank of 3 batteries. But the batteries, of course, are 5 years old. So I think it has even less than 21 amp hours. But it says the battery bank is 100%. It's charging right now at 2.4, 2.5 amps, maintaining the charge basically. So I could actually run something on the system. Now, if I shut it off, you're going to see that the lights, the LED or LCD here stops blinking. The voltage starts to drop. It says I have 21 amp hours of power, which I don't believe because when I tried to run the lights, they didn't even make it through the night. So, decided to check the battery system out. You can see right now it says 13.3. It's dropping. This is measuring the power in the battery. 12.8 is full, so 13.3 is kind of overcharged, but it drains down really fast, especially if I turn on the inverter, which is off right now. I'm going to go ahead and charge the system back up. Turn that back on. You can see the solar panel says it's getting sun. Now power is coming in. System's charging, and I'm going to go ahead and work on it while I am charging. Alright, so looking at my battery bank, I popped open all these lids here. You can see that the acid level is actually low. I don't know if you can see that. It should be up to the top. So I have to add some more fluid. It's low in pretty much all the cells here. Same with here. Actually, that's not too low, but still low. You want to bring it up. You want to top everything off. See that? You can see, I don't know if you can see inside there or not, but it should be completely full. Now, what some people do to restore the batteries is actually they pour out the existing acid and put in distilled water mixed with I think baking soda, and then slosh it around to try to remove the sulfur that may have formed on the lead plates that are in there, and then flush that out. Do that several times, flush it out, then add new acid. I'm not going to do that because I'm kind of lazy. So I'm going to attempt to rejuvenate it by adding some distilled water and Epsom salt and see if I can get it to charge up more and hold a better charge and then maybe last longer. All right, so here's my little chemist table here. Pardon the mess. So I bought some Equate Epsom salt, magnesium sulfate, and I'm hoping that this will work. And I do have some distilled water from Walmart. And I'm not actually sure of the mixture. I know that ideally you have a tester to test, I guess they call it the specific gravity of the lead acid battery, and I don't have that. But I'm just going to go ahead and estimate. So I'm going to pour in some Epsom salt down here, maybe to this level where my thumb is, and then add water and stir it all up, and then see if we can't use that mixture to top off our batteries, and then see how well it does. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour the salt now. All right, this is how much salt I ended up adding. I don't even know how much that is, but on this racetrack bottle, it's about an inch and a half, or an inch and a quarter. on that. And to that, we're going to go ahead and mix in the distilled water. Make our solution. Hopefully this will all mix up really well. See, just stirring it. Try to dilute the salt. You'll see some little fine salt crystals. Go ahead and keep stirring it. Still see some salt crystals. We'll keep stirring it. And then, see if we got rid of it. Still a few salt crystals. Alright, I'm gonna go. I think that's good enough. Now we're just gonna go ahead and pour it into the batteries and see how that does. Alright, we're gonna remove each of the battery tops. Take our new mixture here and just add it. I'm pouring it in. Wow, this one was quite empty actually. I have to top off every single one of them. It was very empty. I may have to make more of a mix. Yeah, it was really low, no wonder. Wow. We're gonna have to make more of a mix. Alright, time to make another batch. Alright, I got my new batch. And I'm going to go ahead and pour some in here. And, okay, I'm having a hard time here doing it with one hand. I'm going to do it with two hands. I'm going to shut off the phone, but basically I'm going to fill up all the slots. All the cells here. Each of these holes. Wow, you're not going to believe this. I ended up having to mix up all of my 1 gallon water. I can't believe, well, I guess 3 batteries, but I ended up using a whole gallon. We're gonna top them all off. Maybe let it boil down when it charges. So I may put the lid on it, but not tight. And let it charge up and see how it does. Now it is in the evening, so the sun's getting ready to go down, even though it doesn't show it on the video. I mean, it's about 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. I am going to go ahead and put the covers on there, but not tight. That way, if it boils, you know, when it charges tomorrow during the sunlight. Totally topping everything. Now, like I said, you probably should use a specific gravity meter to measure how much I guess the specific gravity is on there, but I'm not going to do it. We never do anything the right way. But we'll see if this fixes my battery issue. Now, these batteries are from, this is 2020. I don't know if you can see the 2020 on there, so they're already like way overdue. They were only supposed to last, I think, 1 or 2 years. They're from Walmart. They ever start. and they are lead acid RV batteries. But we're gonna go ahead and try it, and I will report to you what happens. So until next time, everyone, take care, stay safe, and hopefully this works.